all gone to shit, and it just keeps rising. Now it's about to hit the fan. With the world on the edge of anarchy, all forms of policing across the globe combined forces to form the agency. But it wasn't enough. 3 rival factions now control our capital, Pacific City. The agency is making its last stand in a high-security compound known as the Keep. Access is restricted, and our limited force of peacekeepers can barely hold the fort. Desperate times require desperate measures. The agency is exploiting the work of disgraced scientist Dr. Baltazar Chernenko. His controversial human modification program is now being used to create new recruits for the agency, new agents of justice, capable of unparalleled evolution and regeneration. The agency's first prototype is ready to take to the streets, and not a moment too soon. This is war, a war on crime. Welcome to the agency, Agent. I'm your main point of contact and the closest thing you have to a friend. I'll guide you and keep you informed of the latest agency intelligence to help you rid Pacific City of its 3 biggest gangs. Your primary objective is to remove each gang's kingpin. Los Muertos' charismatic Don Domingo El Brazo Garcia, the Volt's autocratic Vladimir the Wolf Golyak, and the Shy Gen's enigmatic Wang. Agency intel suggests that you weaken each kingpin's defenses by locating and removing their generals first. It's time to get out into the field, Agent. We have some revolutionary new agency vehicles waiting for you at the base of the Keep. Here it is. The agency garage. Stand on the purple authorization point to gain clearance. And choose an agency vehicle. Use the tunnels beyond the blast doors to drive to a district in the city. The district beyond that blast door is controlled by Los Muertos. Agency intel is now downloading to your personal network. Los Muertos, the dead, have rapidly grown from a petty band of Central American drug dealers into a significant narcotics operation dominating the 2 islands forming Pacific City's east side, a district now known as La Mugre, the Dirt. The gang's death designation was originally chosen to strike fear into those who might dare stand in their way. Now their name is more associated with the consequences of their vile trade. Los Muertos are formidable fighters with remarkable brute strength and brutality to match. They are also renowned vehicle specialists, stealing and customizing the finest cars and vans before using them to great effect in crimes and getaways. Be aware that La Mugre's South Island is packed with rooftops that present an ideal retreat for athletic agents under extreme duress. To ensure a guaranteed supply of weapons and ammunition, you need to regain control of agency supply points. These covert nodes are strategically placed throughout the city, but all are currently under gang control. You need to take one back now. A marker on your HUD will show you the way. We sent peacekeepers to take back the captured agency supply points, but they weren't successful. Greetings from the Peacekeepers, Agent. Violeta Santa Maria Sanchez. Hot, dirty, deadly. 3 choice words used by an undercover officer to describe the persuasive Los Muertos recruiter before he fell foul of her charms and her extreme initiation ceremony. Sex and violence are her favored tools. Beyond a severe beating lies the allure of an endless and effortless supply of the finest women, narcotics, firearms, and vehicles. You might want to try something more effective than knocking on the front door, Agent. You need your eyes tested, Agent. Death is not the end. Advanced cloning technology makes reincarnation a reality. Replacement cloned forms are always in hand, ready to receive your established personality and performance data. Head to an agency marker on your tracker, Agent, then take back the agency supply point from enemy hands.
vemos en el infierno. ¡Agáchense!
Once you bring gang weapons back to an agency supply point, you can reclaim them from any available agency supply point.
Dios. Nos vemos en el infierno. Date por vencido.
Violetta Sanchez. Bitch.
¡Chíngate! What's happening? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué chingados fue eso?
Downloading new agency intel to your personal network, Agent. With Violetta out of the frame, it's not such a pretty picture for Los Muertos. Recruitment is at an all-time low. With less new blood on the streets, the civilians are regaining their confidence. The agency is pleased with your progress. Take this gang weapon to an agency supply point, Agent. It will be added to the agency armory so you can pick it up from any agency supply point in the future. Recalculating your chances of successfully removing the Kingpin. Violetta's removal is having a significant effect on the numbers of Los Muertos available to guard their Kingpin. Don't expect a cakewalk, but don't expect much in the way of Los Muertos reinforcements either. Your projected probability of success with the removal of the Los Muertos Kingpin has now increased. Barrels like this are highly explosive, Agent, so be careful not to be within the blast radius when you shoot one. Los Muertos are certainly feeling your presence, Agent. We are now tracking Los Muertos hit squads deployed to take you down. Either meet them head-on or lay low until they give up. Your basic physical strength is such that you can lift objects weighing around 200 pounds and throw them roughly 100 feet. Reclaim the nearby agency supply point, Agent. You'll be able to replenish your ammunition and also use it as a shortcut around the city. You really should crash that party and turn out the lights for good, Agent.
Los segundos pasados cargados, tatuados en mi espalda, empapados, ahogados, espasmos de llanto y de risa. He andado sin pausa, sin prisa, así de lento el momento y no termina así de lento, cruzando entre las
Agent. Criminals up above. Fresh agency intel for you, Agent. Jose Tremendo Guerra uses his failing nightclub on La Mugre's southern island as a front to ply his vile trade, the manufacture and distribution of a potent and addictive narcotic cocktail. A cunning, cold-blooded operator, Guerra takes deliveries of the drugs by day and deals them to the desperate by night. This operation alone accounts for a significant percentage of the Los Muertos' illicit income. Guerra is in range. Track him down and complete your assignment. Those aren't favorable odds, Agent. Nice shooting. The more you use firearms to uphold the law, the more precision targeting becomes second nature through your HUD. Shoot a moving target's legs or wheels to undermine its mobility. Good job, Agent. You might want to bulk up some more before trying to handle something as heavy as that. Your HUD shows how you're evolving according to your performance. The different colored markers emitting from dead criminals represent which skills are improving. There's the fight for the agency supply point. It's time for you to show the peacekeepers how it's done. The orange beam of light visible in your HUD shows the agency supply point entrance, Agent. Take this gang weapon to an agency supply point, Agent. It will be added to the agency armory so you can pick it up from any agency supply point in the future. Good work, Agent. You liberated an agency supply point. You can now travel between this supply point and the one in the keep instantly. Reclaim other agency supply points to open up even more shortcuts around the city. Your HUD software is now updated, Agent. Agency supply points you've reclaimed are shown as orange markers. Supply points still in enemy hands cycle between orange and white. Now let's show these gangs who's boss. Peacekeepers recently captured this intel, downloading to your personal network. Now. Juan El Numero Martinez is the eyes and ears of Los Muertos, and thanks to his loyal bangers, knows everything about anything on the streets. Residing in the heart of the multi-level hillside housing development on La Mugre Southern Island, this manipulative and malicious criminal also holds the Los Muertos purse strings. Martinez puts the gang's ample illegal earnings to especially effective use when threatened, by hiring the best assassins money can buy. Your HUD software is updated. A distinctive gang marker now shows the way to this key gang member. Skills are improving, Agent, and with it, your familiarity with precision targeting. Your armor is depleted, and your body is now vulnerable. Agent, those peacekeepers need your help. You might want to bulk up some more before trying to handle something as heavy as that. For your convenience, gang members are shown on your tracker in 3 states. Gray are patrolling, yellow are actively seeking you out, and red are engaged in combat. You're close to an agency supply point that's in enemy hands, Agent, but you need to get up to the rooftops to reach it. Crouching not only helps you find cover behind smaller objects, Agent, it also helps steady your aim. Remember, Agent, the most effective way to develop your physical strength is to use close quarters combat or thrown objects to remove criminals from the streets. There's an agency agility supplement nearby, Agent. The purple gates of light seen through your HUD are vehicle race markers, Agent. Complete these races to increase your driving skills. Enemy threat above, Agent. You the lucky one. There's nothing like a good fire to cleanse. Close. The marker on your HUD shows you the way to your target. Look out, Agent! Criminals up above!